Hello, world. Hello, sports fans. This is the Sports Show. I am your host, Matt Frank. I am coming to you live from Yakima, Washington. And this is the very first episode of many that I will be bringing to you weekly. And I decided to make my own sports show for a couple simple reasons. I love sports. I love playing sports. I love talking about sports. So why not create my own sports show? And it's not just me and my opinion that matters. I created this show because I want to hear your guys' opinion. I want to hear your personal opinions on sports, sports news, athletes, who you like, who you don't like, favorite teams, bitter rivals. I want to hear it. And we're going to have many topics down the line. And each week we're going to have interaction with you guys. I will be giving out a phone number that you guys can call, ask questions. You can leave your responses below. And I hope people take advantage of having an open forum to whatever you want, sports-wise. I want to hear it. I love sports. What they have done to my life, is fantastic. My son's in sports. I've played sports. I coach my son in sports. And if you are even a small sports fan, we're going to get along just fine. So since this is the very first episode, I thought it would be great to talk about women. I think 2015 is the year of women in sports. We started it off with the U.S. women's team, soccer team, an outstanding performance. And they shined really, really bright at the end. I'm sure you and many others watched the women's team dominate Japan in the finals. And if anyone remembers 4 years ago when they played the same team and a heartbreaking loss that the U.S. Suffered, to have to wait 4 years to do it all over again is kind of hard, but I think it was worth it all in the end with the result that we all saw. And it was just absolutely inspirational to watch those women go out there and just dominate. It was pretty spectacular. Carly Lloyd gets a hat trick, 3 goals in one game. Just unbelievable. That would be pretty cool to be her during that time. And the most impressive goal, they were all impressive, but I really liked the long shot that she kicked over Japan's goalie, over the head of the Japan goalie, and it was just pretty awesome, pretty exciting, and way to go for the women's team. That was fantastic to watch and be a part of. Another woman making headlines and news, Serena Williams, tennis superstar. She's just dominating. And what I love about Serena is that she won championships in her teenage years. She has won championships in her 20s, and in her 30s, she's also continuing to win and dominating the sport of tennis. And it's fun to watch her. She's intense, and it's great just to watch her in general. And I can't wait to see her future matches. And I will always be a fan of Serena Williams. She's done a great job for the sport of tennis, and I think it's pretty sweet overall. It's great. Congrats to you, Serena. I think if anyone has turned on a TV, a radio, social media, I think we have all at this point have heard of the name Ronda Rousey. Where do we start? This individual is just, she's unbelievable. She's beautiful. There's no denying that. You just Google pictures of Ronda Rousey, and you're going to see a beautiful woman. But what's interesting is that not only is she so beautiful, she's an absolute badass. She's undefeated. Her last match was unbelievable. 34-second knockout. I believe the fighter she was fighting, the Brazilian, Bethe Correia, something like that. She talked a lot of trash. The Brazilian talked so much trash to Ronda Rousey. I'm not sure why you would want to talk that much smack to the most dominant female fighter right before your fight. I think she was trying to get inside of her head, but it just irritated her more. And wow, it was something else. A lot of fans are disappointed that her fights are so quick. This last match was 34 seconds. The fight before that, I believe, was 14 seconds. She kind of goes in, gets the job done, and gets out. Look, I paid the $60 for the pay-per-view, and I wasn't mad at all. In fact, I was honored to watch history in the making as she has dominated the UFC women fighting. It's awesome. But I can't wait for her next matches. And I don't know if anyone's going to be able to beat her. I think she's in a league of her own, and a lot of people are talking about her fighting another guy. I don't know. I don't know if they should do a guy-girl fight personally, although it would be very entertaining, and I would definitely pay to watch. I just don't think it's fair that you take a guy, an adult male and adult female, and let them duel it out. That may be kind of weird, and I'm not sure if it's ever going to happen. It's cool to entertain the thought, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. And I would love to see the person who would even volunteer male-wise to fight Ronda Rousey. I personally wouldn't. I don't think I have enough guts to fight her, but I'd sure pay a few dollars to watch someone fight her. That's for darn sure. So I do think 2015 has been the year of women. There's no other year that I can remember that has had so many women dominating the sports headlines. I just haven't seen it before, and I'm really proud of all the women out there doing their thing and making noise and just showing us how awesome women athletes are. So I want to hear your thoughts. Who is the most dominant women athletes of 2015? Who gets the grand prize? Would it be the women's national soccer team, which is very hard to argue against? Would it be Serena Williams and her dominating performances throughout all these years? Or would it be Ronda Rousey, who has been the popular favorite, especially in the past couple months? A lot of buzz around her. Everyone seems to like her, and rightfully so. She's pretty awesome. So I want to hear your guys' your thoughts on who would take that grand prize in 2015. We still got a few more months left in this year, so I guess it's kind of open-ended. We'll see what the end result is and which women or group of women or team of women really end 2015 with a bang. So please let me know what you think. I want to hear your thoughts, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So like I said, this is the very, very first episode, and so I hope people out there hear this. I hope people jump on board, give me some ideas of what you want to talk about, throw out ideas, and we'll see where this goes. So this is that first episode. I'm jumping out there, putting my feet in the water. Well, I may drown. I don't know, but I can't lose. And I just think it's great in general. I think I was born to talk sports. Um, not only because do I think that I know a little bit about it, um, but I am the epitome of a sports fan. Uh, I love watching sports, even sports of teams that I don't even like. I watch sports. Um, I just love attending sports games and just hearing about athletes in general. I think it's great. So once again, thank you for listening to the very, very first episode. I hope to do this for a while. I would love to hear your guys' feedback. I have an open telephone line that anyone is able to call and contact me if I answer. And that number is 509 823 4443. That is 509 823 4443. You guys can call anytime. Let me know what you think. Each week I'll open the phone lines during live broadcasts, and feel free to call me. I'll get you on speakerphone. We'll chat a little bit. We'll see what you have to say and what you think about sports. All right. Well, very nice to meet everyone, especially in this particular way. My name is Matt Frank, coming to you live from Yakima, Washington, right in the middle of Washington State, and I hope this continues for a long time. Thank you for listening. Love to hear your thoughts. Let me know. Have a good night. Peace.